Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jordan Zimmermann is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box, number 15. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
In now for Cleveland, Dale Tomlinson. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot to third. Castellanos has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Digging in, Willie Mays. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Mays stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
3-0 to him now. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Taylor, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Matt Bush gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Grounded to short. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Next up for Detroit, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Castellanos is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Bases are empty, one man out. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. A 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, number 13. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Hitter, number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Lifted into center field. Iglesias moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Now to the plate, number 22. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And the 2-1. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
So stepping in, Lee Van Dyke. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. High and deep to right. Mata racing back. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And now, Donnie Larson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here at 323. 11 home runs and 22 RBIs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Still only one out in the inning. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Striding into the box, Roger Doran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Indians. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Upton awaits the 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Tyler Collins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding in once again, number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Mata is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dale Tomlinson.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
To third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, James Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Mata moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 22.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 22, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball 1. From the stretch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. And he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Dribbled up the line. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians lead it 6-0. And that'll bring up Mickey Motto. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First offering on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now at the plate, Alex Avila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fouled off. Mata aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next up for Detroit, Dixon Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. He's set, and the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 outs.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Iglesias on second. Cabrera at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. Cleveland's out in front, 6-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Doran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Upton moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
A 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at bat on its way down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third, and he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Shane Green answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Green.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Taylor. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Tomlinson, the runner at third. Mays at second with one away. Hit weakly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, number 13.
Standing in, number 13. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Standing in now, number 22. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee.
Digging in and looking for more, Lee Van Dyke. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3 runs already home here. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 2-1 on its way. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his 2nd wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his left. And that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tribe lead this one 10-2. Ready for another chance. Justin Upton was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, Tyler Collins. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Really bunches him up inside for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mikey Matu.
At the plate, Mikey Matu. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The batter, catcher, Alex Avila.
Digging in now, Alex Avila. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. In now for Cleveland, Roger Doran.
Third baseman, Roger Doran.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping in now, number 15. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mata is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now
Final
batting,
line there for the Detroit
right
starting
fielder,
pitcher. Certainly
Gabriel
not the night he wanted to
Tomlinson.
have. Digging in once again, Dale Tomlinson. First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. One out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Two-0 count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Tomlinson takes his lead at third with 1 away. He's set, and the payoff pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Now batting, catcher, Jake.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jake Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Three-two pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The next 3-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 11-2. Dixon Machado digs in. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Van Dyke going back to the track, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Nick Castellanos now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Into the box now, number 13. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
Number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, number 22. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there to Iglesias for 1. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
In now, Lee Van Dyke, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And this
that's
is
a ball.
low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. They count.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Leading
He'll
off for
have
the
the
Tigers.
opportunity to kick things off as we
Designated
begin
hitter,
the home sixth.
Victor Martinez.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's
And a
down.
fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 to Martinez. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now another 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Taylor. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. He hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike, 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So coming to the plate, Tyler Collins. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mays is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding into the box, Donnie Larson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-1 fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Striding in for the Indians, Roger Doran.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, number 15.
Standing in now, number 15, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 3-2 pitch. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Upton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Into the box, Willie Mays, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Two 2-1, here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Collins moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher, Jake Taylor.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. It's stretch time in Motown. The Indians on top 14-2. At the plate, Mikey Mata. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here it comes on 1-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
In now, Dixon Machado.
Second baseman, Dixon.
Looped out towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses up and in.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-0. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, that's out.
2-0 now. On a line, that's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, D-Roll, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, number 22, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now. Lee Van Dyke waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Riding in once again, Lee Van Dyke. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Collins has a beat on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Billy Andrews enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Johnny Larson.
Johnny Larson will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out and a runner on third. And there's ball one. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Third baseman number 24.
Ready for another chance? Roger Doran has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 0-2 home. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, number 15, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tribe lead this one 15-3. Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Miguel Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a slider that misses below the zone. Now the 2-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Ready once again, Victor Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 to Martinez. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Tigers are shut down there. And as you can see, they are way behind. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Dale Tomlinson will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Ball 3. Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken, strike 1, outside corner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first down.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Count. The pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Now
digging in and looking for more.
13.
Number 13. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians leave one, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland, number 41, Sammy Rose.
Here's Justin Upton now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Here's a strike. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Next up for Detroit, Tyler Collins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. 2-0 now. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mato as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Now back. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Last breath for the Tigers. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Pulled toward right center field. Larson over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-4 the final in this one. Cleveland took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Matt Bush earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jordan Zimmerman gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.